welcome back to Dubster. Seriously, take a subsecond stub. You know how it is. And we're here with more Bleach!
I'll drink some more, you say?
No! Don't! You...
It's like the best diet. I've lost like 10 pounds since last week, and like 3 teeth. It works.
Don't imitate him. Just don't. He's... whatever. Anyway. Let's get this. I bring down episode 33! We're already here. Doesn't feel like it. Titled, Gate of the Sun!
Empire of the Sun?
You're better than that. Anyway, so the episode opens with another look at Vardveld, the castle, as we join Yuha and the Schutzstaffel in an anime-only scene. Oh, that's cool. And, yeah, he's naming off each member of the Schutzstaffel. So, yeah, we've got, let's see, Gerard, Lee J, Askin. He calls it Pernita. That one. I'm still going to pronounce it Pernita, because I don't care. But I like how he calls everyone with their full name, like Gerard, Valkyrie, Askin, Dakwa. Then he just gets to Uryu, and it's just Uryu. What, he doesn't get his last name?
He ran out of time.
No Uryu Ishida? Okay. Also, I should mention the OST that plays here is really fucking good. I like it a lot. But yeah. He would continue by saying, "Find the Soul Reapers who have trespassed, and give them a warm welcome. We will pour their blood into a chalice, and raise it high, drinking a toast to this Veld." That is a metal as fuck line.
See, they drink bleach too.
That is not... I hate you. Anyway. Oh. Part of this line read, maybe Richard Epcar was tired. I feel like maybe could have gotten one more take, but that's a nitpick at best. Anyway, everyone says sire before exiting the room. Yeah, each one of them was standing in this room that was shaped like a 5-pointed Quincy cross, because of course, and at each point there seemed to be a gate.
They're real subtle about it.
Yeah, and each one left their own gate. But yeah. What a cool anime-only speech. Oh, I was half expecting him to ask each one of the Schutzstaffel, what does victory mean to them? Okay, I promise I'll stop with the DA0 comparisons. For now.
He won't.
Yeah. Cut to Urahara and Shunsui, impressed by the mere size of the castle. Being like, well, of course it's big. It's a massive castle. That it's a show of strength, etc. Either that or Yuha's compensating for something very small.
Nah.
He believes they should, not keep the enemy waiting. Shunsui, that is. They dismiss who. As he turns to the Sternritters and asks them their thoughts, Basby's all like, we won't take orders from you. This is where we split up. Which is another quick little anime exchange between these two. So, that's cool. Shunsui's just like, fair enough, as he tells the Soul Reapers to move out. As they charge! And we see the Quincy's, they are the shadows or whatever the fuck.
Yep.
Yeah. Now with Ichigo and Yoruichi, sensing the court guards heading on to the castle. So Ichigo's like, then let's get going. But yeah. Also, hey, look at those another little anime. So, yeah, you're going to notice a theme with this episode. There's a lot of that. Back with Shunsui, they notice that Mayuri is not with them anymore. They wonder where he is. As, speaking of the man, we cut to him opening the gate, saying he found his own way to enter the palace. You see, if you close the gate and open it again after tilting the axis slightly, then you enter it on your own. After all, he needed to get away from the others. They are such Philistines, as he puts it, going on about how they find his experiments unethical. The nerve.
Yeah, imagine.
This way he is free to do as he pleases. That's when Kenpachi appears saying, like, good thinking. Mayuri's surprise, what? Here is fucking great, by the way. He got jump scared by Kenpachi.
Stupid surprise Mayuri face.
When Mayuri asks, why are you here? Kenpachi explains, like, well, I had to take a piss and stepped out for a minute. And when I came back, I just saw you opening the gate. Oh, right, Yamada? As Hinataro, who's randomly here, agrees. I'm actually partially surprised it's still Spike Spencer playing him. I know he was him in Core 1, but he was recently replaced in Kengan Ashura Season 2, so I wasn't even sure if they'd get him back for this.
I mean, they got Quentin back last time.
Quentin, yeah. Anyway, Kenpachi says that he's free to let his berserker out and not worry about any friendly fire. Because, no one else around. He's not worried about accidentally killing Mayuri, though. Because, Mayuri wouldn't die so easily. Mayuri...
Probably just turned to goo again or something.
Yeah. He agrees, saying it's the perfect time to get rid of some annoying pests. Kenpachi's like, what do you mean by pest? You know who I'm talking about. Let's dick measure more. As Hinatro's like, man, why'd I have to get stuck with these two? I wish I just held it a little longer. That's when Ikaku and Yumichika show up, telling him to stop being such a pussy. As Hinataro asks Nemu if she's afraid, and she's like, nah, not really. That's when Kenpachi and Mayuri order them to move out. Back with Ichigo's group, so they're jumping around. Orihime says she's, would feel better if they could join up with Rukia and Renji. As Ichigo feels the same way, but they can't create a foothold or use their soul phones. Bad reception.
Of course Ichigo would want his brother around.
Yeah, they're on their own. As Chad says that they're all after the same enemy, so they'll meet up eventually, right? That's just as the one exchange that's a little different in the manga. Or than the manga. So in the manga, the exchange is Ichigo saying that he didn't think he'd have trouble creating a foothold because he was trying to seek out Renji and Rukia. As Chad's like, hey man, I thought you were going to die. Ichigo retorts, well, how was I supposed to know this would happen? Which is when Yoruichi chimes in saying that she sensed that Yushiro tried the same thing, so clearly Ichigo and him are just as smart as one another. And that's what Chad
Real geniuses.
Yep. Chad points out right after that, saying, yeah, it's better we split up anyways. If we had too many people, then we'd spread ourselves thin, wouldn't we? We already lost the element of surprise. The manga change is fine, I guess. Maybe they cut a little comedic thing, but this one wasn't as major as some of the other ones, so I'm okay with it, I suppose. But back on topic.
So ha funny.
Yeah. Grievjow comments, just be more surplus bodies to get in the way. Who needs to catch up with these guys? As Grievjow says he's going on ahead, that this is a waste of time. Ichigo's like, wait, there's someone up ahead. Oh, hey, it's Askin. Being like, why'd I have to deal with Kurosaki's group? As he's like, wait a minute. Wait, what are you doing? As Grievjow charges, tackling him into a fucking building?
Yeah.
Yeah, that is great. Cut to Gerard at a dead end, lost, saying, what? Where the hell are you, Soul Reaper cowards? Come get me! I think this guy and Kenpachi would be bros. They're both bad at directions.
They both don't have a sense of direction.
Well, Gerard finds directions fraudulent anyways, so... Now with Basby, Lil Toto, and Giselle, they arrive at Stillburn. Stillburn? Whatever the fuck. The Quincy City. As Basby declares that they will settle things with Yuha and Hashvald once and for all. But even if the layout's different, Lil Toto admits they still managed to find their way around, right? As we cut back to Grievjow, being like, ha, that's one enemy down. Ichigo's, of course, chastises, you ran ahead, why? Grievjow tells him to save it, but that's when Askin gets up. And Ichigo's like, huh, one enemy down, huh? Well, Grievjow just shouts, shut up at that. They're brothers, man.
He just keeps finding lots of them.
He chases after Askin, who's begging for his life as Grievjow's like, I never said I was gonna kill you. Askin's all like, could you put that in writing? Grievjow answers, that doesn't mean you won't die if I beat the crap out of you when we start fighting. Let's go, okay, that does it. I'm definitely not stopping. Grievjow thought he was here to fight as Askin answers, no, I'm here to kill you. There's a complete difference. Is there?
Yes.
He wants to know who Grievjow is anyway, as Grievjow announces that he's Ichigo's nemesis. I could make a stars joke, but that'd be the obvious thing to do. Askin's all like, well, then we're on the same side. Come on, let's join forces. Which seems to anger Grimmjow, who promises to shut him up for good. Ichigo and the others immediately lose sight of the two. Come on, man. Speaking of which, Askin believes he's lost them too. Preparing to drink some coffee, not Bleach, you douche.
Well, he doesn't know what he's missing.
Well, it doesn't matter. It's short-lived because Grimmjow's got him now. I was like, oh, come on, just leave me alone. Let me get away. This exchange is pretty funny to me, at least. I don't know. I laughed. I cried. Askin then says, here's a gift, as he throws a ball at Grimmjow. Oh, that's right. Grimmjow tells him to take his gift and shove it, as he cuts it or whatever, but the gift was laced with poison. Oh my god, dude, Askin's mean. Yeah.
He gave all the bleach to Grimmjow.
Shut up. Askin explains that these gift balls are laced with poison, causing Grimmjow to collapse. As Askin asks if Grimmjow was ever taught as a kid to not accept gifts from strangers. Out of all the people to say this line, had to be a character voiced by Damon Mills. Damn it. Why? Yeah. Anyway, he says that Grimmjow made a fatal mistake, not listening to Mama. Now I'm just imagining what Grimmjow's mother would look like. Anyone got
Probably some type of panther, hollow.
Yeah. Back with Shunsui's crew, Lee J's atop a building, preparing to snipe. And he does. First Shuhei, who falls, as Lee J says, all creatures who split from the pack risk death. Next is Marechio, shouting, my dolly, as he collapses. Okay, we might have added that part. Then Kione, then Sentaro, and last Isane. Man, he took down a lot of people. Yeah, Shuhei was the only one we saw get shot in the manga. Yeah. So that's why...
He only got shot in the arm. He can walk it off.
Oh, I thought it pierced more than that.
Oh, probably more.
Because you know the X-axis ability works. Yeah, the Squad 13 duo, this is why they were brought along, for the body count. We were asking that last week, now we have our answer. But yeah, the group rush ahead with the Soul Reapers and Visors all splitting up, being like, oh, we gotta get away from them. As several arrows are suddenly fired out at Renji. Rukia senses the spiritual pressure as Renji rushes on ahead. You're like, oh, I've got this. He entering Shikai mode as it's revealed Uryu was the one firing the arrows, and yeah, he managed to graze Renji's cheek, who says, you missed, Quincy.
I mean, to be fair, at this point, the only one who fires arrows is Uryu.
Yeah.
It's not much of a mystery.
Well, we're about to enter the coolest part of this episode, the anime-only shit again. As he says, that outfit looks snappy on you. You're not my guide, are you? Uryu tells him that there's no future ahead for Soul Reapers, that he cannot hope to defeat his majesty after he's absorbed the Soul King's power. From this Varvelt will come a new world for the Quincys. Renji asks him, well, what about Ichigo's? Uryu answers him he thought he killed him, but he forgot how stubborn Ichigo is, that he'll make sure to finish the job next time. Oh, Renji's heard enough as the fight begins. Oh shit. He charges Uryu, who's firing arrows at Renji, who dodges, reaching him and, going for a strike. Which Uryu ends up...
You can describe a lot of Uryu fights like this.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest.
Well, Uryu blocks with his bow, and I guess that's enough to make Renji be like, alright, fuck this, after a couple more blocks, going Bankai. So, Zabimaru. Even Uryu's like, oh, that's your new Bankai. As Renji uses, I'm gonna probably butcher some of these, Zazeka, which extends the, different segments of his blade. They are attacking Uryu. Renji then uses, damn it, Orochio to swing around his blade. So I'm pretty sure it's a snake arm. Yeah. He hits Uryu in the air.
The thing with the roach in its name is the steak arm.
You're right, I should have figured that piece that together. I'm a dumbass, though. Uryu is then slammed through a building as he's like, all Renji knows is brute force. And I love how Renji's like, what's wrong with that? But yeah, Uryu fires an arrow as Renji kicks it. That's a good way to get rid of the arrow, isn't it? The tip of Renji's blade starts to glow here, as Uryu fires another arrow that shatters when it hits Renji's blade. So, that's the thing. Renji goes for a stab, which misses, but goes through buildings, causing an explosion, destroying more buildings. Holy shit, dude. Yeah, how many buildings are going to be broken by the end of this fight, or fucked up?
Like 50.
Uryu takes to the skies, firing leaked Reagan, which he uses in every fight at this point. Renji then uses Monkey Man, the monkey arm, to defend himself, as he shouts the Hihio name. He retracts the blade as the snake head extends, into the air, grabbing it's not a boulder, it's a rock, slamming it into Uryu. And while Uryu
take that rock and push it somewhere else.
Yeah, while Uryu is falling, the snakehead grabs him, pinning Uryu against the wall as Renji runs to him and starts trying to charge up the monkey arm with his reishi. Oh shit. Hitting Uryu through more buildings as we're causing more collateral damage. He's sent crashing into the ground. Renji then gets to Uryu again, impaling him before using Zaga Teppo, which, if memory serves, was the same technique he used to beat Mask, the greatest WrestleMania fighter ever. This fight has actually been really fucking cool so far. I feel like saying that. But yeah. Uryu protected himself from this attack with Blutvein, which can protect you from anything. Yes, everything. Even Renji's like, what the hell? He probably thinks his power's hacks or something. Uryu asks if Renji truly thinks he's the only one who's gotten stronger. I mean, it is Renji, so maybe.
Yeah. Uryu's the type to play with a modded controller.
Yeah, he probably is. Uryu then goes Vol Standish as the bells toll, which I don't think I brought this up before. I do really like the bell tolling thing. Maybe I should, I don't know. But I think it's cool. Renji is then forced back, as we see that Hirschfeld's been watching this fight the whole time. Oh, that's cool. He really likes watching these. But yeah, Uryu combines a bunch of arrows into a giant arrow, firing it as Renji collides with it, altering its trajectory, making it hit another building, destroying it.
Those poor buildings.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for Yuha to eventually chime in and be like, okay, could you please stop destroying my city? Yeah.
And then that's the thing that defeats Yuha. He sees the insurance bill.
Yeah, the energy seems to disperse over Varvelt as Renji's like, damn it! Uryu fires more arrows as Renji is slowly being overwhelmed by the arrows raining from the sky, but he's defending himself with the monkey. We see Renji do a hand sign with the fingers, and the monkey arm does the same.
Renji is terrible at defending against spam, confirmed.
Yeah. Anyway, the first seems to fall off the monkey arm after the hand sign's done, and it lands all around Uryu. The fur then turns into skeleton hands, oh shit, that hold Uryu in place, as Renji believes, this'll hold you, I need just 20 seconds. It's a bold statement. Renji starts to gather reishi as we get another flashback, and it's still anime only, even this flashback. It's with Ichibei training him, saying to Renji that's what it feels like to say your Bankai's true name, but you can barely maintain it. So, yeah. It would be undone in an instant. You need more spiritual pressure. When Renji asks him how much more, Ichibei answers about 20 seconds. Back to the present, Renji shouts So Zabimaru before leaping into the air, swinging the sword with the monkey hand, yelling Zagai these fucking names. as the blade swings around, gathering reishi. He fires a giant reishi ball, or energy blast, whatever.
Yeah.
Hitting the restraint.
Have a fireball.
Yeah, it hits the restrained Uryu. And, yeah, I mentioned a lot of this techniques Renji's doing are anime only too. Oh, we've seen them for the first time ourselves. It's really fucking cool. This segment reminds me a little bit of when Piccolo held Frost down to charge up his special beam cannon in the Universe 6 tournament.
Yeah.
It didn't really end as well for Piccolo, since Frost was a dick. But anyway, cut to Mayuri and Kenpachi, and another little anime-only thing, reacting to the battle they sense, as Mayuri says, a crude battle without any intelligence. So uninteresting. Oh, I forgot. You're like that too, aren't you? Kenpachi says, like, yeah, very funny. Ugh. Does that mean you
duo you never knew you wanted?
Yeah, dude, I want more of this. He asks Mayuri if he believes there's an intelligent battle up ahead. So Mayuri's like, he'd rather just skip all the battles and head straight for the throne room. That's the intelligent option. Or would Kenpachi rather waste time bashing in the heads of hapless minions? That's like,
I mean, he probably would.
Yeah, the interaction is fucking great, though. I absolutely love it. Give us more of this, man. Back with Askin, who tells Grimmjow that he should have just listened to his offer. They could have teamed up against Ichigo. Then they would have gloated over his corpse instead of Grimmjow's. Yeah, I think this comment's anime only, too. But anyway, Grimmjow tells him to shut up, that he'll kill them both, Askin and Ichigo. Askin tells him, well, talk like that is fatal. That's when Ichigo shows up, saying fatal, huh? But we get cucked out of what this exchange might be for now, as we're back with Renji. Uryu seems to be in a massive crater. More property damage. Renji's just like,
well,
nothing.
You win some, you lose some.
Renji's like, nothing personal. Uryu stands up and you hesitated. Is that Ichigo's influence or your own weakness? As he then activates Sklave Rai, which is basically the super version of Vollständisch. Oh. He calls it Vita's Vinger. I probably butchered that as well. As arrows fire in the sky in 5 lines, and they land all around Renji in a pentagon-like shape. As Renji tries jumping out of it, but he can't, so it's a pseudo-reishi cage. Uryu likes using that type of shit a lot, huh?
Every time.
Renji screams as Uryu explains that this power drains the spiritual pressure of anything trapped within it. That his Reiatsu is going to be drained, it's going to be sucked dry. First his Bankai and Shikai will go. Which does happen. Renji's sword returns to normal when the pentagon thingy disperses.
He drops it.
As Uryu claims, see, this is the end of your Bankai. Renji retorts, you don't know a thing about my Bankai, you lousy Quincy! As Renji then goes Bankai again, but only a small monkey arm is formed. As he believes that cheap tricks won't stop his Zabimaru, Uryu's like, oh really? Well, how about this trick? No, nice trick. I had to, man, come on. He readies an arrow. Renji uses the Hikotsu Taiho, but it's no use. It disappears when Uryu's arrow hits it. As the arrow then pierces Renji's chest.
Yep.
Fuck, man. Renji got fucked up today. He was doing so well in the first half.
Well, he held back because he was related to Ichigo.
Yeah, Uryu even says here, there are 3 reasons you lost. 1, you subconsciously avoided killing me. 2nd, you didn't know the extent of my powers. And lastly, you're a Soul Reaper. You are nothing. Okay, real talk, that is cold as fuck line. In the sub, he just says, you are a Soul Reaper that I despise. Yeah, I gotta give point to the dub script on this one. But yeah, that's how the episode ends. With a preview by Mayuri. The final
With how the
thought.
previews usually go, we're totally not getting a Mayuri episode next.
Fantastic episode. A lot actually happened this week.
Fucking awesome.
I could easily say that, but come on. I mean, yeah, you could sum it up with that, though. A lot happened this week. The fight with Asked started, and Grimmjow's already in pretty rough shape right out of the gate.
I mean, he's really only just paralyzed from what it looks like.
Yeah. Lee J took down several people without even trying. I mean, more we know.
He plays like a typical sniper in a Call of Duty game. What an asshole.
We got some great interactions with Mayuri Kenpachi, which I hope we get more of these, dude.
The duo you never knew you wanted.
They play well off each other. But yeah, the best part of the episode has to be the Renji versus Uryu fight. Now this was fucking awesome. God, two former friends coming to blows. Once again, it's tragic. Yeah, remember, they fought Zio together, and he was the gayest of all the Espada.
Is it really gay if it's for yourself?
Yes. Maybe. I don't know, out there you decide. And yeah, we got to see some awesome new abilities from them, like Renji's new ultimate attack, and Uryu's Squave Rai, which, yeah, when this version's added into the game, he's gonna be an asshole.
Well, he's gonna be an asshole when his second version gets added to the game. Any day now.
Whenever because he's the satellite death laser, as you call it, of raining arrows from the sky. But yeah, his Squave Rai would literally be able to drain your health most likely. But yeah, point is, these anime editions are really helping a lot here. They're doing an excellent job of making Uryu to a great heel. And,
instead of almost nothing like the manga.
Yeah, in the manga, he didn't get anywhere near as much love and attention. So, and I don't know, this is really good. I saw some people even theorize that he might have fucked up Renji's soul chain or chain of fate, whatever you want to call that thing, with his final arrow.
Ambiguous on purpose.
Yeah, with his final arrow. That's the thing Byakuya messed up with Ichigo's back in the Substitute Soul Reaper arc. Meaning, even if Renji survives, he might actually have his powers be in jeopardy. Making Uryu a massive dick. But yeah. I'd ask about the animation, but being as how they're called Pierrot films...
Yep.
Yeah.
If you're gonna suck yourself off that much, you have no excuse.
Mm-hmm. We got some new OST. What's there not to like about this episode? Man, it was just a good episode. As far as MVP for the dub, gotta be Wally Wingard and Derek Steven Fritz, respectively. They did awesome. I mentioned before that Uryu's voice, you could hear the hate and contempt he has through Derek's portrayal. It's really good stuff. Just like Renji's drive to keep on fighting was felt through Wally's performance, I think these two played well off each other. I butchered that sentence.
Again.
I know, man. I do that all the time. But yeah. That's going to do it for this one, though. Let us know if you agree. Maybe this is your favorite episode of The Core. I don't know. This is definitely going to be an episode I feel people will come back to and rewatch this fight again and again, because it was a good fight. So good.
I feel like we've been here before.
Yeah, me too.
3 times already, in fact.
That's not important. Yeah, we've had to redo this 3 times. Whatever. That's time for a different day. Next time, Mayuri will prove why he is smarter than all of us plebeians.
It's because he has a sunshine, and you don't.
Unless you do have a sunshine out there. It's another thing you could tell us all about. If so, I mean, it's fucking weird. But alright, guys. Thanks again so much for watching. Hope you have yourselves a great day. And let us know if you agree, disagree, and all that good stuff. So until next time.